I recently heard a story from the Bible that I have never known of before. It's about a man named Jabez. His mother named him like that because she bore him in pain. So, prophetically, he was destined for a life full of pain and suffering, but he refused to give up. He called on God and said this prayer: Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and you make known that you will not humble me. God made all of that happen as he requested. This is First Chronicles 4, line 10. So originally, this man had no heritage. He was poor and he was destined for a life of pain. Even his name means pain. And he cried to God and was given what he asked. So the story of Jabez really affirms the message hidden in the Bible and in the genealogies, because God gives grace to the humble and humbles the proud in order to save men from pain. Jabez had to be first humbled through his destiny in order for God to bless him. We're actually all like Jabez's. We're destined to a life of pain. But as soon as we call on God to bless and enlarge our territories and find our purpose, we leave a footprint bigger than we can imagine or see. We forget that God is still working on us and sometimes stop believing in his promises. And this is where it gets dangerous, because we need to refrain our tongues from evil speech, for no secret would go unpunished, and a lying mouth would destroy one's soul. Wisdom of Solomon 1, line 11. So whenever we stop believing in God's promises, this is not the time to curse him and to be mad at him. This is actually the time to start believing more and start praying more and start asking God for more. And I also have drawn a little diagram to really explain how and why God blesses people. So first, if you're a proud person, you would first have to be humbled, and then you're going to be blessed. If you are already humbled, you're not proud anymore, then you're on the way to get blessed. And this is supported by 1 Peter 5, line 5, because God gives grace or blessings to the humbled, and he humbles the proud. So this is a whole process that people need to go through: proud, humbleness, and then blessings or grace and mercy. So remember, if you're being humbled by God, you're on the way to your blessings. Amen, and God bless you.